Hello, welcome, wherever you are. This is Robert Shemin to Facebook Live, and today we got a great presentation for you, we being you and me, and thanks for being here. So, it's going to be called Routine Danger, how to get you out of your comfort zone so you can be healthier, happier, be more successful, and have more fun. Welcome Orit from Israel. Just had your third elections, and third time's a charm, I guess, for some people, for others not. But at least there's not a fourth election so far. So, Elena, welcome. Ronan, welcome. Good about routine. And let's see. Merry Christmas. Bienvenue, comment ça va? De Montpellier. Miriam, how are you? Welcome. We're going to talk about routine. And I want to welcome all our friends from all over the world. Going to get started officially here in just a minute. I always like to come on early and just talk a little personally to you. Yes, Nashville, I'm going to talk about that in just a minute. So thank you, Orit. And anyway, I'm in Medellin, Colombia. I've been filming new courses, doing deals. Amazing. We just booked, is it March 5th, April 5th and 6th in Minneapolis. Going to be doing a very special 2-day seminar there. We're actually going to do deals, go over deals, call on people's deals, make deals. And then after that, I'll be in Israel with Project X and Inner Circles and all kinds of groups. Let's see, March 16th for about 10, 12 days. Very excited about that. Then in April, might be going over to Holland. And then in May, going over to Ivory Coast. And then doing a lot of deals and helping a lot of students do a deal. Just helped a student close an apartment building. One of the folks that was interested did our commercial course, which we're doing an official start really about now next week. But we started a soft start a few days ago. It was amazing. And anyway, Nashville, I want to welcome Joe and Elena and Orit. Thanks for thinking about Nashville. Rochelle, my sister from Nashville, brother-in-law here. Steve, welcome. Hey, all my thoughts and prayers go out to all my friends in Tennessee. That's where I grew up, born in Memphis, raised in Nashville pretty much. Consider both places home. Nashville was hit hard. A lot of other cities, little cities, Mount Juliet was hit hard. My good friend Jack Buffkin, thank God, is okay. Michael McCord's here. I know you used to get a lot of buddies from Nashville. We were neighbors in Nashville. And man, you know, when they say devastated, it's a little bit misleading. It's not the whole town has been destroyed. It's just pockets. And of course, if someone lost their home or family or property, oh my God, my heart goes out to them. I've been there. I had, I think, 48 properties that destroyed by tornadoes many, many years ago. And it was awful, tough. Back then, there was massive devastation physically in many parts of Nashville. And fortunately, unfortunately, I think only 1 or 2 people were killed, which is sad for that person, miraculous amount of the damage that was done. So anytime someone loses their life, it's horrible. And one thing I will say about this, and if you're from Tennessee and watching this, know that I'm thinking about you. I know you had a really rough night last night. A lot of my friends were in the basement, couldn't sleep. But it's pockety where it hits. And myself, it was amazing. I had one house destroyed. The next house, almost nothing happened. Another house, my rental properties, the roof was pulled off. The locks were sucked out of the door. That's how powerful the storm is. Someone's boat that was on a trailer landed in the backyard of one of my houses from like many miles away. And it was almost undamaged, and it wasn't my boat, it just landed. A truck was pulled for miles. So power of nature, devastating. But here's one thing I will say. People are amazing in Tennessee. Gangs of people, good gangs, not bad gangs, would come up to me, to my properties, other people, and just walk up and say, hey, we're a group from school, from church, from this, from that, and we just want to help. And they start cleaning and helping out. So I know it's tough. I know you're going through some rough times with the Tennessee tornadoes. I just want to say I'm thinking about you, but I will say this, great people there, real great community. People pull together and help each other. It's super friendly, nice place. Welcome Shirley, welcome Ron, welcome Allison from Wisconsin, and Avital, welcome. Today, I do this Facebook Live every Tuesday at 4 p.m. If I say something you can like it. You can share it with your friends. Love when you share it. And always like to give away some free stuff for you being here. I'd like to talk a few minutes about some things that will help you out. So Rod, welcome. Bring the camera down some, and it's extremely quiet. The microphone is on. So There you go. We've actually got 3 cameras now filming for some other stuff. So we're doing the best we can here, and however we can see and hear. And yeah, 22 people passed, and hopefully it's not any more than that. But a lot of people hurt in the hospital. Tennessee, tough. And I've been on the phone with my sister and brother-in-law and all my friends and family, people trying to see what's going on. So it's been a crazy day. Douglas Dix is watching. So let's talk about routine. And I'd like to know, are you a routine person? Do you do the same thing every day, every week? Do you like a set schedule? Or do you kind of go with the flow? Or would you like more routine? Or would you like less routine? So type me, let me know, text me, do you like a routine? Now, believe it or not, I'm both. Most mornings I have the same routine I did today. I get up, I read, study, pray. I go have breakfast at the same place. Welcome RG. I usually have a meeting there with somebody. Then I go to the gym at pretty much the same time. And after that, I block my time for business. I'm very focused, been getting a lot done. I like routines, but I also travel constantly. Doing a lot of new businesses, deals all the time with myself and my students, helping them out. And so there's really a never ever routine. I don't even know where I'm going to be 3-4 weeks now than some of the trips that are planned. Maybe on call to go up to New York, work on a deal there. I have to go up to Miami, to Nashville, of course, for business and family. You never know what's going on, filming, producing. So let's talk about routine. Here's some things I recommend for you personally and professionally. So it's not just all business here on this Facebook Live. Let's talk about routine. How many people do you know that say, I'm bored, I'm tired of the routine? And 54% of Americans, according to a study today released by one of the Surgeon General people, said they're lonely. They feel isolated, correct? And there's my sister Rochelle. She loves routines, coffee, walks, breakfast, and a lot of our family is very ritualistic, likes routines. But a lot of you know people that are bored. Relationships, correct? Wow, Chris Oliveri, so good to have you here. Hope your good husband's doing well. Say hi. Miss seeing y'all. And there's certain people that get bored, that are stuck. But I want to say, take you out of your comfort zone, because that's where you're going to grow and learn. So I want to challenge everybody. If you like a routine, if you have a routine, then welcome Kevin. Amazing title close there, just all around great guy. Check him out. And Ola de Medellin. Routine. Get out of your routine. Get out of your comfort zone. And that's where you're going to learn and grow. Life is a lot shorter than you think. A lot of you know that better than me. Unfortunately, people in Tennessee with the tornadoes dramatically, sadly, learned that. You know, life is fragile. Mayor John Cooper, I've known for many years, said that today. It's very fragile. And you know, time goes by. So stop for a minute. And I want you to think about the last 10 years. What's one thing that you remember? Like you're super happy, you had a great day, a great weekend, a great week, a great moment with somebody, right? And I asked that, and I really want you to think about it. What's something you remember the last 10 years? Think of 1 or 2 just top moments. Maybe it was a wedding or a family gathering or something you did with a loved one or just something amazing that you did. You had a moment. Maybe you're on vacation. Maybe you're in a special place or with that special someone doing something special, correct? And I want you to think about what it was. What made you feel great? What's one of your best memories? If you can write it down. If not, it's okay. But for me, it's moments with family, loved ones, you know, having a blast, walking with them, talking with them, hanging out, laughing. And I wasn't in a routine. The routines are great. There's nothing wrong with them. And by the way, routines have been shown that you need certain routines for work and prayer and health and relationships and for stability. And that's important. So I'm not an anti-routine person. But I'm telling you, you got to get out of the danger zone, get into the living zone, get in the exciting zone, get in the growing zone, get in the learning zone, and you got to get out of your comfort zone. And RG, you know this, man. So many of our students say, oh, I want to make money, and I want to do better, and I want to do real estate, and I want to grow a business. But they're comfortable, and they're stuck, and they're in their routine. And until the pain or pleasure motivators become better, and usually it's the pain motivators that motivate us the most, unfortunately, correct? And RG, 21 family members to Disney World for 11 days over Christmas. 11, 21 master numbers there. RG, that's a lot of people to keep track in a theme park. So, wow, but what a great memory. And yeah, Rod, Dad's passing, those moments with dads and moms and loved ones, we know all about that. I agree there 100%. But what are those moments? And you got to make them special, make them different. And a lot of relationships, I hear, go boring. You know, the couples together in the beginning, they had that spark, that dating, and then all of a sudden they're doing the same thing all the time, and it's not quite as exciting. Now, there's a beauty in the routine and stability and solid relationship, but why not have a little fun or extra? Now, let's get a little deeper. I want to challenge you and your brain and your success. And I want to challenge you today on this Facebook. If you like it, like it. If you don't, let me know. And if you want to share it, share it. And here we go. I want you to do something completely out of your comfort zone to get out of the routine. Here's some things I've done that have actually helped change my life, and I think made me more successful and open up my perspective. I took a trapeze class. That's right. I think it was the lovely Patricia for my birthday got me a trapeze class. And I went and learned how to be a circus trapeze artist. And you talk about, you know, I don't love heights, not a gymnast by any means. I love working out and having fun. Welcome, Ken. And I had to go way up on the poles and do that, and then actually did it where I spun and grabbed onto somebody. And when you do that, it completely changes. It gets you out of fear. When I was younger, I did martial arts. I know Mike has done a lot of that. And man, a life changer, showing you the possibilities. Now that was a routine. I'd go to my martial arts class a couple times a week, but it was a mentally, physically changing thing. Now I'm going to tell you something that really changed my life. Didn't do so well in high school. Eventually went to university, did better, and eventually went to law and MBA school. And in law school, they made us take an acting class. Can you imagine getting 150 soon-to-be law students saying, you have to take an acting class? Well, that's the stupidest thing, waste of time. I don't want to do that. And I was kind of that way too. I was closed-minded, routine, open your mind. And they made us take an acting class. I'm like, listen, at that time I had a kind of bad attitude. I hopefully don't have that attitude anymore. You know, a lot of attorneys are negative, polarity personalities, they want to argue. And I'm like, acting, that looks so easy. You know, I'm in all those movies. Anybody can do that. Wow. First of all, it's super challenging to have a camera stuck in your face or people staring at you and all the intricacies. And it was a life changer in my presentation skills. I respect actors and acting so much more, and love movies now. I always love movies. But I want to challenge you. Do something a little crazy. Take an acting class. Take a comedy class. Get out of your comfort zone. Meet someone you haven't met. Talk to someone you haven't talked to. And the minute you do that, things start to change. Because our brain, if you study, which I studied a lot, right? Don't study my brain. It's kind of frightening. But I've studied how people learn. We have synapse, and there's corridors, and we go for the routine. We go for the same thing all the time. And I do that too. And you become complacent. And if you want to grow and learn, you got to challenge out. Hey, check out RG's podcasts, right? Even after speaking on stage, doing podcasts. Yeah, you know, do something you normally wouldn't do. Somebody says they're a photographer because we have Instagram and Facebook here. So do something you normally wouldn't do. Break up your routine, correct? Have some fun. Go meet people you never met. Now, I was very lucky. I don't know about you, but in high school, were there a lot of cliques? You know, you had the jocks, the cheerleaders, this group, the in group, the out group, the freaks, the this, the that. You know, a lot of it was about music or lifestyle. We had the golf. I hope they still have that. It was kind of fun. And what I would do is always try to meet people that were not part of my group. And it ended up being a life changer. Some became friends for life that I'm still friends with. But all my friends in my little cliques like, oh, don't talk to those people. Those are the jocks, or those are the goths, or those are the religious people, or the druggies. And some of the druggies became the religious people, and the religious people became the druggies, and you know, whatever. I'm not kidding. So people are people, but I want you to get out of your comfort zone. I want you to think about something you can do that is completely out of your character or out of time. And the next thing is on routine is surprise. If you're in a relationship or you just want to have some fun, give something nice, do something nice, make a fun surprise, correct? And what I'm doing in my house here is I'm throwing a birthday party for someone I don't know. They're having a birthday and they didn't have a place to have a party, and they don't have the resources to throw a big party. So in about 10 days, I'm taking my house here and we're gonna throw them a big pool party and go crazy and blow their minds. And I don't really know these people. They're a friend of a friend of a friend, but you know what? Why not? And they're gonna come here and have a great experience, but you know what? The one who's giving, the one who's getting out of the routine, which is me or you, is gonna have a better experience, correct? So it's always fun to surprise people and get out of your routine. I just saw a documentary about Bill Murray, a fascinating guy. I remember him, those 80s movies, still a star, I guess, big star. And he just wanders into people's homes, bars, birthday parties, and hangs out with them for the day or night. And is very humble and whatever. He's getting out of his comfort zone, out of the limousines and the Hollywood lifestyle. So think about people you know that are routine. What's their life like? People you think that you know that are open. And think about yourself. Are you stuck in a routine? Now here's a big one for all my business people out there. Now I don't think I've ever said this publicly before. Maybe I have, but I don't think so. Every 3 to 5 years, I purposely, completely change the business I'm doing. Think about it. I've done it. I started doing this type of real estate, then another real estate. I started another business just to change, just to learn, just to grow. And that's what keeps you sharp. So I want to challenge all of you out there. Change. Now, a lot of my friends are in the entertainment business. Some of you might be in it. I'm from Nashville, a lot of people in the entertainment business. And the big stars, the people that really have a lot of power and keep going, and I won't mention any names like Madonna or Garth Brooks or Bruce Springsteen or Taylor Swift. I've had the opportunity to meet a lot of those people. They almost completely change their music, their presentation. Now they may have to because of the changing moods of the public, but they also do it to keep themselves interested, to keep themselves fresh and new, to keep that spark going. So let's take all that from those people and put it into your life, your new routine. Do something new, do something different. To get out of your comfort zone, you could succeed or maybe not succeed so much, but you'll learn and you'll grow. And you'll learn new skills and you'll get over your fears, because so many times we do the routine because we have a fear of changing. We're in our comfort zone. And I think for super successful people like a lot of you are, super great relationships, the biggest danger is staying inside your comfort zone. So what's something you can do different, be around different people, whatever it may be. And when you do it, not only will you help those people, but you'll help yourselves change and grow. And if you like some of these concepts, like it. And if you like it, share it. Also, last week when I mentioned my new website that's been redesigned by the amazing Daniel, robertshemin.com, a lot of you went and got those free books, got on the free blogs. You'll get some new information. We always put new stuff up there, some fun, some serious business things. So we have a new course that we just finished talking about getting out of my comfort zone, the spiritual laws of success. Check it out. I do not believe that you can be substantially successful for a long time. And what does success mean? Unless you understand your religious beliefs, whatever they are, I respect them, spiritual beliefs, and there's an aspect of that. And most people I meet that are super successful, they may not talk about it, but they have that. And talking about get out of your comfort zone. So I always felt uncomfortable doing this. I used to hate to drop names, but people like it. They tell me to do it, so I do it. I really mean that. And the spiritual laws of success, that and other courses, I talk to some of those successful people out there who I've met, like the Dalai Lama, and what I've learned from them and some other amazing religious spiritual leaders, because a lot of my students at Project X and all the business deals and stuff have been saying, you know, Robert, you have this whole spiritual side. You're always meeting these interesting people and doing these meditations and retreats and consultations, and what's all that about? So that's in that course. But more importantly, let's go get some free stuff at robertshemin.com. And if you have any recommendations or want anything or need anything, let me know. We're always looking to improve. And somebody said, needed to hear that. today. I believe this is one of my best live topics. So, why not make it bigger? Why not take it up to a new level? Why not do something different? Stretch yourself and even exercise. I go to the gym. I know it may not look like it. I go 5-6 days a week, but I mix it up because I get bored. And I think a lot of people are in a trance, especially in my great country of the United States of America. Everywhere, people are in a comfort zone. They're not even listening. They're looking at their things, and they're in what we call in hypnosis a trance. So we need to get out of that trance. We need to wake ourselves up and wake other people up. And unfortunately, it's usually an amazing event or a tragedy that makes us think and appreciate everything, like family and friends and what's important and health and life. Think about my friends in Tennessee. They got hurt or lost a loved one or hospitalized or lost property. All of a sudden it makes you really stop and think, because so many of us most of the day are in a routine trance, and it's time to get out of it. Shake yourself up, do something different, start a new hobby, start a new sideline. If you always want to write a book, start writing, study poetry, take a musical instrument, learn a new language, meet someone new, make somebody happy, do something different. And it's amazing when you smile and get out of your comfort zone of your routine, good things happen. So what's your routine? And let me know what you might do to get out of your routine. I mentioned a couple of things you can do. Change your business, take a comedy class, learn trapeze, learn an instrument, learn a new language, go somewhere you would never go before, meet someone you haven't met. And if you can't do that, tonight or tomorrow, just be super nice to someone. Give a gift away for no reason. A chocolate bar, a piece of gum, a candy, a smile. Get out of your comfort zone. It's fun. I do it a lot, and I'm telling you, it makes a big difference. So, to change the world starts with you making a change. That's the most important change, and you can do it in a small way, a big way. But if you're stuck in a routine everywhere, if you're always going to the same places, doing the same thing, it's nice. That's okay. Routines are good for some things, but get out of it. Grow, have some fun, and let me know how it's going. Thanks for being here, everybody. I'm Robert Shemin, and I do this every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern. Share it, like it if you like it, and type in anything you need, any questions you have or concerns, and be bold. If there's something on your mind, just ask. As my father always said, all you got to do is ask, because the answer you get can be yes, no, or maybe. So if you need something, let me know. If I can help you in any way, just ask. What are the 3 responses? 1, start thinking, wondering, worried about it, fear, get out of your routine, ask, what's the worst thing that happen? So we can say yes, no, or maybe. And I like to say yes most of the time. Not all the time, but most. So start saying yes some more to yourself, to new things. Mark Arecchio, thanks for being here. All of you, thanks for being here. And I want to wish you the best. And if you can, take a moment, send a little help, send a little prayer to those folks in Tennessee with the tornadoes. And they got devastated. That's my home. Very touching this morning. Thank God my family's okay, but had some friends who got some property damage, but they're all got a great attitude. They're already out helping others, because that's what I love about most places, and especially my home state of Tennessee, and especially you. People are just darn nice when you get down to it. Most everybody, if you really get to know them, and most of them really help each other. And that was very obvious in the last tornadoes. People just come out and help. I know it's going on again. And that's what I really love about the good people from my home and the good people I've met all over the world like you. So I guess we're in the routine of every Tuesday at 4 p.m. We're not going to switch the time, but we will switch the topics and switch things you can learn. So there's always ways to switch that routine. Your life is precious. Make it exciting. Make it new. Do something a little new, a little different, and enjoy.